Our modern food landscape is dominated by a dizzying array of processed foods and sugary beverages. These often contain an ingredient that has sparked considerable debate in recent years: high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. This sweetener has become ubiquitous, finding its way into countless products lining supermarket shelves. HFCS is a highly processed sweetener derived from cornstarch. It has become a staple ingredient in the food industry due to its sweetness, low cost, and ease of use in manufacturing. However, concerns have been raised about its potential negative effects on human health. The debate surrounding HFCS is complex and often shrouded in misinformation. Some argue that it is no worse for you than regular sugar, while others believe it poses unique and significant health risks. By understanding what HFCS is, how it is made, and the potential consequences of its consumption, we can make more informed decisions about the foods and beverages we consume. High fructose corn syrup, as its name suggests, is a sweetener derived from corn. The production process begins with cornstarch, which undergoes a series of enzymatic conversions to transform its glucose content into fructose. This results in a syrup with a higher fructose concentration than regular corn syrup, hence the name high fructose. The first step involves treating cornstarch with enzymes to break down the complex carbohydrates into simple sugars, primarily glucose. This glucose syrup is then subjected to further enzymatic processing, which converts a portion of the glucose into fructose. The resulting mixture, typically containing about 42% fructose and 55% glucose, is known as HFCS42. HFCS is favored by food manufacturers for several reasons. Its liquid form makes it easy to blend into beverages and processed foods. The debate over the health effects of HFCS often leads to comparisons with regular table sugar, also known as sucrose. This ongoing discussion has sparked interest among health enthusiasts, nutritionists, and the general public alike. Both are sweeteners composed of glucose and fructose, but their ratios and metabolic pathways differ, potentially leading to variations in their health impacts. Understanding these differences is crucial for making informed dietary choices. Sucrose, derived from sugarcane or sugar beets, is a disaccharide consisting of one glucose molecule linked to one fructose molecule. This natural form of sugar has been used for centuries in various culinary traditions around the world. In contrast, HFCS is a mixture of free glucose and fructose molecules, with the ratio varying depending on the type of HFCS. It is commonly used in processed foods and beverages due to its cost-effectiveness and sweetness. While both HFCS and sucrose can contribute to weight gain and metabolic issues when consumed in excess, some studies suggest that HFCS might have a more pronounced effect on liver health and fat storage. This has raised concerns about its widespread use in the food industry. This is because fructose, when consumed in large amounts, is primarily metabolized by the liver. Over time, excessive fructose intake can lead to liver fat accumulation and other metabolic disorders. The American Heart Association recommends limiting added sugar intake to no more than 25 grams per day for women and 36 grams per day for men. Adhering to these guidelines can help mitigate the risks associated with high sugar consumption. Ultimately, the key takeaway is that both HFCS and sugar should be consumed in moderation, as part of a balanced diet. Making mindful choices about sweeteners can contribute to better overall health and well-being. The widespread use of high fructose corn syrup in the modern diet has raised concerns about its potential long-term health effects. This sweetener, found in a variety of processed foods and beverages, has become a staple in many households. While moderate consumption of any sugar is unlikely to cause significant harm, excessive intake of HFCS has been linked to a range of health problems. These issues are particularly concerning given the high levels of HFCS found in many popular snacks and drinks. One of the primary concerns is the impact of HFCS on liver health. The liver plays a crucial role in metabolizing fructose, and overconsumption can lead to serious complications. As previously mentioned, fructose is primarily metabolized by the liver. This process can become problematic when the liver is overwhelmed by large quantities of fructose. When consumed in large amounts, it can overload the liver, leading to an increase in liver fat accumulation. This accumulation is a precursor to more severe liver conditions. This can contribute to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition characterized by the buildup of fat in the liver, potentially leading to liver inflammation and damage. Over time, this can progress to more serious liver diseases, including cirrhosis. HFCS consumption has been associated with insulin resistance, a condition in which the body's cells become less responsive to the effects of insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. This resistance can lead to type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. Additionally, some studies suggest a link between HFCS consumption and an increased risk of certain types of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. While more research is needed, these findings highlight the potential dangers of high HFCS intake. One of the challenges in limiting HFCS intake is its pervasive presence in processed foods and beverages. It is often hidden under different names, making it difficult for consumers to identify and avoid. HFCS can be found in a wide range of products, including sugary drinks like sodas, fruit juices, sports drinks, and energy drinks. Processed snacks such as cookies, cakes, pastries, and candy frequently contain HFCS. Many breakfast cereals, especially those marketed to children, contain added HFCS. Condiments and sauces like ketchup, salad dressings, and barbecue sauces often contain HFCS. Even seemingly innocuous items like bread, muffins, and bagels can contain HFCS. To identify HFCS in food products, it is essential to carefully read food labels. Reducing our reliance on HFCS and other added sugars is essential for improving our health and well-being. Fortunately, there are several natural and less processed alternatives that can satisfy our sweet cravings without the negative health consequences. Honey is a natural sweetener produced by bees from flower nectar. It contains antioxidants and has antibacterial properties. Maple syrup is a natural sweetener derived from the sap of maple trees. It contains antioxidants and minerals, such as manganese and zinc. Stevia is a natural, low-calorie sweetener extracted from the stevia plant. It is significantly sweeter than sugar and does not raise blood sugar levels. Dates are a naturally sweet fruit that can be used to sweeten smoothies, baked goods, and energy bars. They are a good source of fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. In addition to these natural sweeteners, we can also reduce our sugar intake by choosing whole fruits. Fruits are naturally sweet and provide essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Reducing our intake of HFCS is a significant step towards improving our overall health and well-being. High fructose corn syrup, commonly found in processed foods and sugary drinks, has been linked to various health issues, including obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. By cutting back on HFCS, we can take control of our health and make more informed dietary choices. By making conscious choices about the foods and beverages we consume, we can minimize the potential risks associated with this ubiquitous sweetener. Start by incorporating more whole foods into your diet, such as fresh fruits and vegetables, which are naturally low in sugar and high in essential nutrients. Here are some practical tips for reducing HFCS consumption. Cook more meals at home to control the ingredients in your food and avoid hidden sources of HFCS. Experiment with new recipes and involve your family in the cooking process to make it a fun and educational experience. Be a mindful shopper by reading food labels carefully and choosing products with little to no added sugar. Look for terms like high fructose corn syrup, and corn syrup solids on ingredient lists, and opt for products that use natural sweeteners instead. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods provide essential nutrients and help maintain stable blood sugar levels, reducing cravings for sugary snacks. Stay hydrated with water, as it is the best choice for quenching your thirst and avoiding sugary drinks. Drinking enough water throughout the day can also help you feel more energized and improve your overall well-being. Gradually reduce your sugar intake. If you're accustomed to a high-sugar diet, gradually reducing your intake can make the transition easier. Start by cutting back on sugary beverages and snacks, and replace them with healthier alternatives. Be patient and persistent, as changing your eating habits takes time and effort. Keep track of your progress by journaling your meals and planning your grocery shopping to stay on track. Reducing HFCS intake is not about deprivation, but rather about making healthier choices that support your long-term health and well-being. Consult with a nutritionist if you need personalized advice and support on your journey. Every step you take towards reducing your HFCS consumption is a step towards a healthier you. Embrace the journey and celebrate your progress, knowing that each small change contributes to a better, healthier lifestyle.